Hi, first grade. Today we're talking about opinion writing. And to begin, we know that we want to start with a topic statement. Um, the topic of our writing assignment is, what is the most important plant part? So we've read a lot of books about different parts of the plant. Here's some examples. We read about stems. This week we're going to be reading more about seeds. We read about leaves, and we also read about flowers and about roots. And so I want you to think back on our research, and also you can go back to EPIC and read more facts and information about plant parts and make your own decision, your own opinion. So we're thinking about what the most important part of the plant is, and this is a personal opinion statement. So the topic has already been set for you, and that is plant parts. And now it's your job to pick your opinion about what is the most important part of the plant. For example, today I'm going to start with a graphic organizer. And this is just going to get my ideas out there, what I think is the most important part of the plant, and yours might be different because remember, opinions are someone's thoughts and feelings about something, and not everyone agrees. So you don't have to pick the same part that I pick. I want you to think for yourself based upon your research and readings about what you think is the most important part. I decided to go with roots. So in the middle of my graphic organizer right here is my opinion. And I'm going to just write a simple little sentence that says, I think roots are the most important part of a plant. Now, that was a whole sentence, but when you're using a graphic organizer, you don't have to write in whole sentences. You can just write down your simple ideas, your thoughts and feelings about that topic. So here's my opinion. I think roots are the most important part of a plant. And then there's 4 different bubbles for light bulb ideas, reasons why I think the roots are most important. So based on my reading and research that we've done last week on plant parts, I know that roots are important because nutrients. They give the plant nutrients from the soil. So I'm just going to write nutrients. And then I also know that roots, oh yeah, remember like a straw, they soak up water. So I'm going to write water down here. And then I know that roots, they like grow in the ground. So I'm just going to write that as a reason. Grow in the ground. Oh yeah, and I remember that because they're growing in the ground, they provide the plant with stability. So they help to hold the plant up. Remember I said when those storms come and it's really windy, I'm so thankful for roots holding those big trees in the ground so they don't fall over on my house. So those are my 4 reasons. Nutrients, stability, water, and they grow in the ground. I think they're all important to why I think the root is the most important part of the plant. So that's the first step, filling out your graphic organizer, getting your thoughts on paper, your ideas about why your part of the plant that your opinion you believe is the most important. Now we're going to get started with introducing our topic and stating our opinion. Here's another graphic organizer that might help you. At the top here, it says, I think. So remember, when you think about something and it's your thoughts or opinion, that's where you're going to write, I think the roots are the most important part of a plant. So we already finished point number 1, introduce your topic and state your opinion on the topic. So that's 1 point. Now, I only have 2 reasons, and I think that's enough for right now. We only should pick 2 reasons. Let me go back to my graphic organizer. What 2 reasons were the best? I think I'm going to use the nutrients and stability. as my reasons. I think those are most important in the reading. And so I'm going to use those as my example or my evidence, my reasons from the text to support my opinion. So I'm going to write here, reason number 1. The roots give nutrients and water to the plant. So that's two things really. Roots give nutrients and water to the plant. And I think those are really important to why roots are important. Now, my second reason. Oh yeah, roots also, and you could use that word too in your writing. Roots also give plants stability. And we know that just means it holds them up. So the roots are the most important part of a plant because the roots give nutrients and water to the plant, and roots also give plants stability. So, in conclusion, or end with a concluding statement, and that just reminds your readers of your opinion at the top. So I could say, roots are extremely important. Roots are extremely important. And I already gave my reasons why, so I feel pretty good about my concluding statement. Now, that was just a rough draft or my graphic organizer. I can go back now and start writing my paper. My topic, we already know, is what is the most important part of a plant. And now I can use my graphic organizer because I've already organized my thoughts to put into my final draft, into my writing paper. So I'm going to start with, I think roots are the most important part of the plant. There we go, that's point 1. I already gave my introduction topic and stated my opinion on the topic. Point number 2, my 2 reasons. Number 1, the roots give nutrients and water to the plant. So that's one reason. Now let me add a second. Roots also give the plant stability. Or you could say hold the plant up. And then lastly, I'm going to end with my concluding statement. And remember, that just reminds my readers about my opinion. So, in conclusion, or just plainly say, roots are extremely important. And I'm going to end with an excited exclamation point mark there because I know roots are very important. Without roots, the plant would die. So this is how we write an opinion piece. Remember, when we are writing our opinion topic, it is what we think or what we feel. And those feelings can be based on facts and information. And those facts and information that I included in my opinion piece were gained through reading. I read about roots and how they give nutrients and water to the plant. I also read about how roots give the plant stability and hold the plant up firmly in the ground. That is my evidence or my reasons for my opinion. So now I'd like you to go back and think about the different parts of a plant we researched. Not only the roots, but also the stem, the leaves, and finally the seeds this week. Think about which part is most important in your opinion, and then try to get 3 points by writing your opinion piece using this graphic organizer and the one I provided online, and the rubric for 1, 2, 3 points. All right, have fun writing. Thank you. Bye-bye.